Alright, back here with you. Market just opened and we are down about 5 points on major markets. And I'm going to bring up a chart here. ES, this is the S&P 500 futures. And it's looking like we're coming down to this little pivot area that we jumped up above it. So we're holding 2 right now. We're going to go ahead and liquidate a contract here. Alright, and just try to get some profits. It's been a very fast open and we're able to capture a couple bucks real quick. So we'll go ahead and leave that order pending. Looking at Goldman Sachs over here, leader of the financials. And it's seeing some blood as well today. But, you know, just when it looks ugly, it's usually a good time to get up in there. But, you know, we will hold this little area over here and break out of this little descending triangle and start to see a tiny bit of a pop. I might just scale up in there, but we are short and we are hanging on to it for a second. Go ahead and show you this longer term time frame. This is a 60-minute chart on the Dow. And as you can see, that big wick down there at 8, that was yesterday's trading action. And today, you know, pre-market, we did have a little bit of movement upward. And we're coming back down to this little trend line here. So, you know. Alright, we just got filled on one right there. So we only have one contract left. And let me pull this up. Got a whole bunch of different trades here going on at one time.
Verifone looks ready too.
Okay, here's our final contract on the ES. Sorry for the footage, it's really chintzy. And we sold one off, so we got one contract left, and it's valued at $150 currently. Looking at Goldman Sachs again, it's starting to see some activity over here. ES again, we're on all supported lines here, and we break through this, it's going to get nasty. Oh, and it's getting nasty. We just broke through that little pivot area. I figured that we would hold. So we're going to see some big profit really quickly over here. And we're not going to be too greedy. We do hear some programmers coming in the background. And you can see this longer term trend line here that's been going on for the last, day and a half or so. So we got this 50-day red line, which may act as support, and this green under it. I would think some buyers are going to be coming in around this level coming down. Also the boiler band here. We did just spike back up there a little bit. Looking at the tick here. It looks like negative 600 is going to be our program setup today. That means when you see negative 600, I would assume some programmers are coming up. And the high tick of this day was only 200, so we're still on the downside as far as bearish pressure. And it came right back down again to that red line here. A bit of blood here, showing the dollar index on TV, which is right over here. And we can see it's very strong, so I would expect more money to be moving into the bonds and out of the equities. You can see the bonds here popping out of a classic bull flag formation. We got the 30-year, 5-year, and 2-year, and as you can see, they're all almost doing the same exact setup here. We had just touched that one line we were just mentioning the other second about that.
The Chinese, for example, probably are producing aluminum.
Dunkin' Donuts here.
So this is a big problem. They've got high capacity and demand has been low, which is not good. Local demand remains weak.
Let's go ahead and liquidate this position here. And not too bad for the morning. Just 2 contracts with the volatility. Able to capture, what was that, about $562 after commission. Still over about 558 or so. Nice little move that we got there. As you can see, the market is starting to move a little higher. Goldman Sachs is doing that little accumulation thing that we were looking at before. And unfortunately, we were in another trade. I wasn't able to keep my eye on it, but this is the pop we were just talking about on that. Coming back to life here. And that right there was about 24-cent pop, just right there real quick. So I'm sure we'll see some bouncy balls coming on here. The Bomb's playing games with people. Any big orders coming in here? No big boys. But still some orders here. Well, don't want to keep this too long. We'll get back to you once we get into another trade.
Particularly on the Euro periphery. And I think that that's concern to Europe. I think the attempt